Honeybees are extraordinary insects that play a vital role in our ecosystems to support humans and other organisms alike. Our lives rest on the wings of the honeybee. Without these amazing insects, life on Earth would not thrive the way it does today. Honeybees live in colonies or beehives. The hive can be home to up to 60,000 bees. All have a special job and rely on each other to survive. There are 3 different kinds of bees in a hive: worker bees, which are all female, drones, which are all male, and one queen bee. Bees communicate through dances and chemical messages detected by smell called pheromones.
Honeybees are social insects that live in the same dwelling and rely on each other for the survival of the hive. In the hive, each bee has a responsibility. The drones mate with the queen lays eggs, the worker bees do just about everything else. For the first 3 weeks of her adult life, a worker bee performs chores inside the hive. Known as house bees to beekeepers, these young adults clean the hive, feed larvae, build wax cells, and make honey. Each bee, guided by an inner clock, does certain chores as she reaches a certain age. For the second half of the worker's bee life, she works outside. If the air is hot, her first task is to ventilate the hive by fanning her wings just outside the nest. The worker's next job is to stand guard outside the hive. Bees can recognize their hive mates by scent and will attack unfamiliar bees and other insects. When a worker bee defends her colony against and stings an enemy, she gives off an alarm pheromone from a gland near her stinger to alert other bees. The last role of the worker bee is that of a forager, flying through fields, gardens, and orchards, gathering food and supplies. The field worker bee makes about 10 trips a day, each one lasting about an hour.
Bees have become endangered primarily because of pesticides. Tracheomites and varroa mites are the largest threats. Tracheomites attack the bee's trachea and suck their blood from the inside. Varroa mites live and reproduce inside hive cells, spreading disease and causing developmental problems for young bees. The reduced number of bees have hurt agricultural practices. This winter, California's almond growers were only able to pollinate their crops by borrowing bee colonies from other areas. Now, many petitions exist to help save bees. You can help save bees by planting long-blooming spring wildflowers and only buying local, sustainable honey.